But here we go. Here we go. This is going to be the first group stage game that I'm going to be covering. But this is the third group stage match of the day. We haven't missed too much from the looks of things. A lot of 4-0 victories. But it's going to be Cat in the Hat against Lions, and this is going to be a tough matchup. Breman and Frostbite. We are going to see Lowland Lions off the start. No heads in this position, taking a lot of shots. He nearly got dropped. Swanidis pushing into that lower area. He is going to be able to get some shots off on towards Vico as well. Timbo pushing with the rifle takes him down. But a nice little push towards the main plant for the Allied team. And they have actually got an engineering position. Nice revive comes in. Maybe a plant's going to come in for the Allies. It's not. Timbo picks up that rifle kill. And the K43 runner finishing off with that MP40. So pretty decent start from the Lowland Lions. It's going to be very hard for me to cast because both teams have multicolored tags and they both start with L, and it's going to mess me up a little bit. So hopefully you're okay with that, as you have no head on this right hand side. He is going to come up against Tom, but drops him. No shots taken. That's a classic no head frag. That is. So Vico picks up a double MP40 frag on the left hand side, and at the moment, Lowland Lions looking strong on this first stage. This first stage can be quite hard to hold on to for long periods of time. You are going to have teams sort of get rolled over. Woot with the triple headshot. Doesn't get the give in, unfortunately, as you do see Aquila get that triple kill in the low ruins there. So, again, Lowland Lions holding on. This low ruins defense is actually holding on pretty strong. They have got Swanee to deal with in the upper area. Decides to kill out. So, a fresh, full respawn for the Cat in the Hat team will come in. And again, they're going to push towards this long area. You're going to have Woot on the engineer taking shots. Going to need that medic backup very soon. Nice play by Smack. Is going to get taken down though. Woot all alone decides to push into the lower ruins, and it's going to join Swanee on the top. So we'll see what they can do. Swanee decides to push down. He's going to nearly get team killed by that grenade. But you are seeing some sneaky plays. Top 10 sneaky plays of the day. As you do see Swanee push into the bottom area. It's taken down. Kevin with that double frag with the MP40. The push for the flag is going to come in, and it is going to get taken by Woot. Brilliant play by Woot. And the respawn is going to come in by the Allies. As you do see the flag picked up. Axis just all killed out. They thought they still had it. And the plant is going to come in. So now you're going to have all the Axis spawn back. No build's going to come in on a barrier. And the problem is, if they get rolled over and they don't build this barrier up, it can be a big problem for their defense. So they aren't even going to build the CP. Axis a bit lost at the moment. A bit lost. Maybe they've got some full spawns I didn't notice. So it is a nice little push. We're going to see the Allies take over the lower area of the manor house. No real control at the moment. Nice rifle across the top. Doesn't take anyone down, unfortunately. Raspberry. Oh, really nice. Runner might have tapped the CP, though, as he did actually manage to finish that build. So the Axis sort of back in position, but they are going to go quite aggressive. Timber with that rifle pushing towards the key card room. Oh, not the key card room. The generator room. The CP defense looks pretty weak. Aquila picking up that big 3-man MP40 to shut down that defense. But look at how late they are with all these builds. And this is what I'm going to talk about. The Axis, I'm not sure about their sort of prac time. They don't seem to have many engineers. It was pretty much Timber and Runner only doing the builds, and they didn't class up as an engineers very quickly. And now you've got the barrier coming in. It's going to come in. And the CP was built, but they were built quite late. So I think against a bit more of a vicious team, they would probably been punished. But unfortunately for the Cat in the Hat team, they just couldn't take advantage. They probably just didn't realize. Shout out to Artstar, nice land dodge, yes, for sure. As I'm going to see Cat in the Hat push across the top now. Smack leading the charge for his team. Tomba just pushes ahead of him. Swanee just got gibbed as well, so this is going to be a nice crossfire for Lowland Lions, and it was a sort of semi-half team attack for the Cat in the Hat team. I'm going to pick up Vico on defense. He's playing at the CP area. He's going to have the players to deal with. No head gets that triple airstrike kill, and that is going to be pretty much the entire attack shut down. They're going to only be attacking with a couple of players now, and they're just going to try and get those long range shots off from the manor house. Really nice airstrike. I didn't catch it. I guess it was in this sort of area. As they're going to start pushing again. Raspberry in the upper area does get that rifle grenade onto no head, long range. So they're going to catch Woot's leading the charge for our team. As the artillery is really nicely timed and placed for the Axis. going to actually pick up someone on the Axis inside the CP. So we do have Rono in position, waiting for that push in towards CP. He hasn't spotted anyone out just yet. Other players on his team are managing to get in the kills. No head with that double frag. Rono spots a couple of feet running around, but they're not even making it that far. They're not even making it that far. The Lowland Lion team are really dealing with anything that's thrown at them at the moment. And I think maybe it's time the CATINAHAT team just mixed it up. Don't have to go for CP constantly. Can push for that key card. And they do seem to stack that CP defense quite heavily. And here comes the push across. Not going to get that revive in, unfortunate for Smack. Smack's been doing some good work with that engineer revive work, but not this time. Aquila, though, has been hitting so many frags. All I've been seeing is Aquila frags. 3-mans, 2-mans constantly. We'll pick him up. He's in that really nice position. If you don't shut this down, he's going to get just the freedom to just shoot so many people. Long range, short range, in that manor house, walking across the top. They are starting to sort of be aware of that problem, though. Tomba's trying to get some shots off towards him. And Aquila's going to have another peek very soon. He is taking a lot of damage. Maybe it's been like that the entire time, and he's just been dodging and weaving. Vico with that double kill towards CP is going to be able to shut down that push from the generator room. And again, CATINAHAT struggling. They're struggling. I want to see some pushes towards this objective. They seem to be trying to force the CP too much, and it's not working. You want to try the objective once or twice. Put an artillery down somewhere. Stop them from being able to get the freedom to shoot. But here comes Tomba. He is going to be able to maybe get his hands on that objective. He is going to take a lot of fire, though. The objective is in his hands. He might make it out. The respawn is coming in. Aquila is going to shut him down, pushing away. Surely, how has he got away so far? But there's no other allies in position to reclaim that keycard. Aquila is going to move in, and it is going to be reclaimed just in time. The rifle grenade kill did come in, but the allies in the meantime, and this is what I said, it's a distraction. The allies in the meantime have managed to get their hands on that CP, and they are going to respawn in forward. The keycard is under fire again. Smack's going to be able to pick it up, and this is really nice play from CATINAHAT. Very, very different from what we saw before. Smack is going to be able to make it away. I can't see any assassins sort of waiting for him, and the keycard is in the generator. Plant has gone down on the barrier, and the freedom to get towards the truck is there. Woot is in position, and she's going to be able to get the build in. Brilliant play again by Woot, just completely destroying one stage for the Axis team again. And she was probably just sat in this corner waiting for the keycard to get all the way to the generator. And that is really nice play, but the Lowland Lions are going to be able to pick up all the kills. You can see a lot of frags going their way, and their defense has got to be pretty solid, because at first it looked like they had a really good chance of getting potentially that full hold, but now it looks like the Cats team can actually get a pretty decent time on the board, to be fair, as we are sort of creeping on that 10-minute time set. This is I think this is a 15-minute map from what I remember. I don't think this will be 12. We haven't only had 5 minutes of this map. Aquila's hiding in the dark. He is going to get taken down after getting that MP40 frag onto Swanidius. And the push towards the truck is still coming. Ron it in position, but Raspberry's just going to get it moving. He might not be able to continue it. He does. Triple kill comes in for Raspberry. He's going to be able to get a bit more damage onto Vico, taken down by Smack. And the escort of the truck is going to go past this barrier. Are the Axis going to just go for that back barrier? They probably will. 5 or 6 players here for the Allies. I think one pushed into the other side. 6 players just going to push straight through for the barrier. This would be a perfect Panzer lineup. Look at that. That was huge grouping. Raspberry's going to be able to take down 2. The barrier build's not coming in so quickly. As another bit of damage comes in, Raspberry manages to just drop down, but the kill came in already on that engineer, and a little bit of charge has gone in on the barrier. Vico's trying to push in to finish it off. He is going to be able to... Oh no, is the revive going to be able to come in? He is going to be able to finish off that barrier, and that's really nice for the Axis team. At least a guaranteed another 30-second defense on their time. Plant will go down, and they're going to be able to try and stop that. Raspberry is taken down, and that's probably about half planted. Woot needs to move in, to swoop in for the final bit of that plant. But it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Charge wasted, and there's no engineering position for the Allied team. They're going to have to go for the frags. They're going to just have to clear it out a little bit. It is pretty much cleared out from what I can see. No head, just still lurking around these low ruins areas. He's decided to go into the upper ruins. I'm going to go free count just to catch a bit more of the action. Axis. Where are the allies? Where are the allies? Here comes the plant. Getting shot in the back. Kevin's in position from the back area. He's not going to be able to get that kill in, but the plant is going to go down. Artillery on top of it as well from the Axis, so no real easy defuse is going to be able to come in. They've got to clear it out as well. And this is Kevin. I'm not sure if it's Leo faking as Kevin, or it is actually Kevin. I've got no idea, but I'm just going to call him Kevin because he's named Kevin. This is Kevin coming from the back area. Artillery has gone down from him. And a fresh artillery. Panzer did come out from Swanee. 2 frags coming in, and there's the artillery from Wooten. It's going to shut down Runner. The last engineer is going to be Timberlina. I don't think he's going to be able to get in for that defuse. It has blown. They are moving in to escort the truck. Nice artillery actually comes out from Kevin. He is going to be able to get that 4-man kill, slowing them down. 5 kills for Kevin. And they're all completely cleared out. Amazing 5-man kill. And that's going to be more time added to the clock. Another 10 or maybe 15 seconds just based on that 5-man. So it's going to be Kevin actually getting taken down. Panzer comes down from Swanee once more. 2-man kill comes in. And it is going to be a really nice clear out in the end for Cat in the Hat. They are going to be able to escort it through. And it's just going to be just over 10-minute time. Not amazing. Not amazing. But at the beginning it looked pretty bad when they were getting held off at that CP for so long. I could sort of see full hold on the horizon. So let's have a little look. Lowland Lions, pretty nice spreads. You're going to have 3 guys picking up around 20 frags. Aquila, Vico, Kevin, and No Head. And they all had their little moments. And I think Aquila's probably the most stable person over the entire game, but getting 2-mans and 3-mans consistently. But Kevin and No Head both got these huge frags that made a difference. That just like one push, which is really helpful. Runner and Timbo playing the engineer roles didn't get as much damage, but they were playing like the support engineer as well. So looking at the attacking team, Tomba getting those 15 frags on attack. Raspberry got some key frags as well, especially on that truck transport and clearing out that plant. Although the build on the barrier went down anyway, he managed to slow it down just a little bit. So we have got quite a few players pushing through the Lowland Lions left-hand side of the map. Going to come into quite a lethal crossfire though. And this is where it's going to get difficult for me to see what's going on, because we are actually seeing 5 kills come in for the Cat in the Hat team. Double artillery comes out from Raspberry, and they're going to be able to shut down this first push. And artillery actually behind these Axis players, they've got to be aware of that. That's a nicely attempted artillery. Raspberry picks up another frag. I think that was Kevin with a nade in his hand. He's going to eat the grenade. Instant revenge frag from Kevin, and the Lowland Lions team is starting to clear it out just a little bit. Ronno was needle out, waiting for that death, but he decides to run away. I think he was too weak. Nade on the body of Timbo. He could have got revived, but they didn't want to risk it. It's the push into the lowland ruins. It's the push into the low ruins comes in from Cat in the Hat. They are very, very aware of the potential for the jump for the flag at the moment. So it's nice to see them holding at least semi-decent defense on this first stage. You want to always equal your opponent's defense if you can. That was the aim. And get any bonuses where you can as well. So I can't remember how long the Lowland Lions team defended first stage for. It was at least 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes though, which is actually pretty decent here on Breman first stage. It is a bit of a lottery. You can get rolled over in like one push, so they've done pretty decent. Woot is in position at flag just to stop anyone from pushing in. Kevin and Aquila have made it onto the top area. Kevin taken down by Woot on the flag area. And they've got a little bit of time to push in. Nice shot by Aquila. Is going to be able to clean out one of the dug-in medics at the flag area. He's going to get a bit more damage out. Instant revenge again. Woot manages to get that frag back. So Plant has actually gone down on the main area. Completely took me by surprise. And the Axis team, as you see, Raspberry just did that 180. And they have not got an engineer. So you're going to see the entire Axis team spawn back. And an artillery comes out. Pretty nice from... That's actually really nice from Raspberry. Artillery's all the bodies. They haven't got a Covey to really get into position to get them anyway. And they didn't pick up the flag, so they're all going to spawn back. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. Not that it means much. They are going to be able to push through the main area. They didn't even have a Covey anyway. And the Lowland Lions are going to have around about 7.5 minutes to get the rest of the map done. This stage is key. We did see the Lowland Lions just be so strong. The Lions on this stage were just... Really nice crossfire, big frags coming out from a few players. And we're going to have to see the same from CATINAHAT. Tomba in this key position. We saw Aquila in this position. But basically, he gets to shoot and see everything. So his comms are really important. And so is his shooting. He can see someone. He can see no head in the manor house. He's going to have to be careful. He can easily get just completely ripped by this guy. He nearly does. Nearly does. I'll switch it up to someone in the attack. Kevin pushing towards the low manor. He's going to put an artillery. This is what we didn't see from the ally team, from the CATINAHAT team on their attack. Not many artilleries to just stop them moving, the freedom to move around. It does make a big difference. Even the screen shake can help, you know. We're going to see a little push from the low manor. We've got an engineer here. Looked like Vico wanted to plow towards the objective. He is indeed. Maybe they're going to try and go for that truck straight away. We'll see what they do. Woots is going to take a lot of fire. Maybe Vico's going to go for the truck here. I think he will. He could have gone through spawn towards truck. Tomba is going to try and get that frag in, but the objective is going to make it almost all the way to the generator room. Kevin's going to re-pick it up. It has been dropped in the doorway. Freddy's going to be able to get that save. Two-man kill from Freddy. MP40 and Luger comes out. Brilliant save. Amazing save from Freddy right in the doorway. And CATINAHAT can just set themselves up on this stage again. If they lost that keycard, they pretty much would have had to give up CP, because they would have had to fall all the way back, and Freddy saves the day. That was a really, really nice double frag from him. And he was under a lot of fire. He had to move in just for the reclaim as well. So really well played from Freddy. Nice frag there from Swanee. Really nice, just easy tracking. Easy tracking. And this is looking solid at the moment. They are under quite a lot of pressure on this spawn side though, so they have to be aware. They have to be aware that spawn is under pressure. Woots and Raspberry do seem to be a bit cut off. When these guys are having to face a two-man push, it looks like they're facing it alone. And that's what you don't want. You need Tomba to just revert back to the back of the office to help out. He is going to get those long-range shots in. That's what I said about this position. You can get easy long-range shots in. And he's going to pick up 1, 2, 3. He's going to get some damage and Gibbs in as well. He doesn't want to go for that Gib onto Vico. He is. That's what I like to see. He does spot a couple of more. He's not going to be able to pick up that frag, but CATINAHAT are just wrecking right now. And after that save, it can really give you a boost. Your entire team can just be hyped up after a save like that. And I think if they got another minute and a half off the clock here, it would almost be GG. The barriers would do the work. Any sort of defense on the truck would help. So here we go. Next pushes from Lowland Lions have to be good. Vico's pushing across, getting a lot of damage on towards those guys at spawn, but he's all alone as the engineer. Needs that backup. And I think they should opt to go towards the spawn area. It does seem like they don't have that full team awareness on defending it. And it nearly worked before. It was very close. And Vico could have easily just gone through spawn and got the truck as well. I'm not sure why he didn't, because I think that was on long spawns for the CATINAHAT team. So I'm going to see a big push coming towards CP. Kevin caught out a little bit by Swanidus, who decided to push forwards. There's at least 2 or 3 guys in this generator room. Nade's going to come out. No kill comes in with that nade, but Swanee's in position to get a lot of damage. He's going to have 3 or 4 guys coming towards him, though. He's going to have to pick up a really big kill here. He's going for the Gibbs. I like it, but it's not going to pay off, as he's going to get support. Sten double frag comes in from Runner. It's going to be Swanee again. And he is going to get taken down, but he manages to take down the Covey just in time. So no Covey satchel on the CP and no rebuild from the allies. So no forward spawn. As Woot gets that double frag on spawn, we are going to see the keycard still safe. And maybe Vico is going to just try and slow some people down pushing. CATINAHAT team are going very slow now. And that's probably a good thing to do as well. Go slow. You don't need to get back to CP. You're probably not going to get back to CP. Just hold on to key cards. Try and take control. Don't get full spawn. Kind of standard stuff. We are seeing them set up here at the generator key cards. Freddy going a little bit too aggressive there. Caught out. Gets crossfired. The forward spawn has been taken by the allied team. Artillery goes down on that cross, and I don't think anyone from the Axis really is going to go there now. Could have done a deep artillery down here to the, no doubt, the Japati stand, which is what my teams used to call that for a laugh. I don't know why. As we do have them moving in for the key cards. Gonna try and get in. It's going to be Runner to pick it up. He's going to go straight back out the way he came in. And he is going to get dropped, though. He is going to get dropped. Woot took him down very, very easily, but no head, no problems now. Going to be able to get that keycard into the back of the, into the generator room. And that just opens up this area now. 2 minutes remain. Don't think they've got enough time. Don't think they've got enough time. Not that, I think if the defense just all went AFK, maybe. The defense has been rampant. Unless they roll them over. Which they aren't doing at the moment. Frags are coming in for CATINAHAT. They're going to be able to take this first map lead. The barrier is still built up. Oh, the barrier has actually blown. So maybe there's one big chance. This is it. This is it for Lowland Lions. This big push has to build the truck. Has to escort it all the way around. Vico, the engineer, is going to be able to push through. Kevin, the double frag comes in. Vico's going to be able to start building it up. The Lowland Lions are going to be able to get that truck. No, Freddy again saves the day. Gets that double frag in and the give onto the engineer. Brilliant work by the Axis team. And it is going to be cleared out, but no engineers are left alive. Aquila gets that 4-man frag, but all for nothing as the engineers did get gibbed out. Vico does close in for that truck build in the end, but I don't think there's enough time. 1 minute 10 seconds from here is either there's not enough time, or there is just enough time, like 1 second. But this is going to be really close. This is going to be really close. If any barriers or anything or any stall comes in like this, it's going to be game pretty much. CATINAHAT are holding on to this. They want this bad. You want to take the first map. Breman is a very difficult map to take as well, especially when you think you're going to Frostbite. Frostbite, anything can happen. It's one of those maps where it's whoever plays well at the time. It isn't anything down to anything else. It's whoever plays well. Raspberry's going to be able to pick up that double rifle grenade frag. Vico trying to push in for the truck, but this is definitely GG now as we are at 30 seconds, and the rest of the frags are just for the smiles on the faces of CATINAHAT at the moment. As I think Lowland Lions will feel a bit hard done by because their defense was really solid, and I think you have to look at the effect that Woot had on that game on their attack. You saw the flag bit get picked up, really nice flag grab. I mean, we've seen a lot of players do that before, but she also did the SA style, truck build, and 2 stages like that is going to hurt you a lot. You can maybe afford to have 1 stage that happens like that. You can't have 2 stages on any map where you just sort of get done, basically. And they got done twice. Looking at the frags, 40 frags coming out for Swanee, 7.4k damage. He started a bit slow maybe, but he went huge at the end. Tomba, 39 frags, 7.2k damage. Raspberry, but I have to say, Freddy, 3 frags that Freddy got. 4 frags, sorry. He got a 2-man that saved the keycard. That was the save. And then he got a 2-man frag at the truck and give the engineers. The entire team got wiped out by Aquila afterwards, but that was job done. Looking across to the Lowland Lions team, it is going to be 38 frags coming out from Aquila. He was owning. Kevin and Vico as well, picking up huge frags. 7.3k damage coming out from Vico. Big damage from Vico. So the defense first on Frostbite can sometimes be a bit shaky. You know you have to get a decent defense in. But then the same thing can happen for the attack because they know they have to attack well. So here we go. This is Frostbite, and this is the second map. Lowland Lions have to win. There aren't deciders. That's correct. There are not deciders. I think it's best of 2 in the group stage. So it can be a draw, it can be or a victory. So CATINAHAT cannot lose at this point, as you do see Lowland Lions actually being able to get quite a few frags in, but they're not going to be able to really take too much control. I think maybe they've gone through for the objective. Kevin is at service door. He's going to be able to get a little bit of a surprise attack in. No, he got surprise attack. Tomba was still in the office and manages to take him down.
Dynamite planted.
So it's a nice start for the CATINAHAT team. They have got a minute on the clock. They are still dealing with these dodgy pushes into service door and so on. Artillery on the top's going to force them all in lower. 4-man group in this lower area. They need to be very careful as rifle on Timberlina is actually going to be pushed forward. Raspberry with the 4-man kill from Raspberry in the lower area. Double rifle grenading. 2 K43 frags coming out as well. But I think we've got Timberlina somewhere with the objective. Where is he? Unless he's been taken down. He must have been taken down. As I thought they managed to grab the objective. I saw him at service. I thought he must have snuck through, but it does look like the Lions are going to be able to get control here at CP. They're going to go for that build. Freddy's moving in towards the office. He has got no head to deal with in this sort of area. You have to be very careful of where no head could be hiding. That's a standard no head position. I used to like that one as well. As they are going to pretty much be able to clean this out now. Tomba is in position at CP. Nice shots from Tomba. He is going to be able to take down the medic, but not the engineer. Vico's going to move in for that build, and the allies are going to be able to spawn forward. The rifle grenade came in a little bit too late, as the allies do spawn in. The Axis have to sort of revert back to their back defense, or maybe a slightly aggressive defense. I'm not sure how they're going to play it. You have got Swan here in the courtyard. He is going to get overrun though. Double man push onto that courtyard, just a bit too much for him. He needed to hit those first shots really well, but it didn't happen. As it does look like the Lions team are going to make this big spawn push. Rifle comes out from Raspberry. He's going to just smash it around with the K43. He is going to be able to get that double frag, and that is really nice from Raspberry. We're going to stick on Raspberry just for a little bit. We have been doing some work at the moment, and this map can be really good, as Ron actually is going to be able to pick up the objective. He is going to be able to make it away from service. He has got Timbo for company. They are grouping a bit too much. He has made it away. I am hitting up the free cam because I don't want to click left click and it doesn't go to Ronna. He is going to be able to make it away indeed. I'm going to try and find him, as Ronna's going to be able to skate onto the ice. He has got some teammates for backup, and he gets a nice shot off. He manages to take Swanee down. Going to push in. He's going to just maybe push straight in. The airstrike from Kevin is pretty good. Good angle, a good time, but another airstrike comes out. He's trying to risk it. That was awful. You don't risk that. The objective's going to get reclaimed. That was a really bad call from Ronna. He saw the airstrike and just waited for 2 seconds, then decided to push. He paid for it, and so did his team, as they're going to give up that objective. The Axis are going to have a chance to get their hands, or get themselves onto the objective once more. But I think allies are going to be all over it again, unless they all spawn back, because I do see 2 guys spawning back. Here's Timbo with the objective this time. He is going to get taken down. Swanee gives him, I think he must have, yeah, he did give him a headshot. You see the helmet on the floor. A nice shooting from Swanee does take him down. And that's the objective back in Axis hands, and 4 minutes off the clock. This is when it starts getting into the we're not setting a good enough time feeling from the allies. You need to set a fast enough time. You can see no head pushing down this server side. Just gets destroyed by Raspberry. Instagib comes in. I'm not seeing enough group attacks. We did see one really nice push on the spawn side from Lions, and that allowed Ronna just the freedom just to move up service and pick up the objective. Lions kills are coming in though. The complete reply from CATINAHAT. It's so hard to keep track of these frags. It is back and forth. Their names are pretty much the same for me, as it does look like Ronna's going to be able to pick the objective up again. He has got Timberlina for support once more. There's a 2 or 3 man defense for the Axis. He could get his hands on the objective and run, but he's going to get caught out, I think. He's got pistol left, but that is it. Double grenade frag comes out from Raspberry. Playing very well. 2 separate grenades, it looks like, but at the moment, CATINAHAT doing a good job. Half the time's gone off the clock, and I think that's kind of a minimum for an Axis team on Frostbite. You want to have that half time. You want to have that 5-minute minimum. Anything here is a bonus. Raspberry's rifle grenade comes along towards the spawn area. Does manage to take down one. Kevin's grenade dodged by Wu is going to be able to close in for that kill, and she does manage to take him down. But the push may be getting shut down again from courtyard from Swanidius, and the aggression from the Axis team is really good. Nade! Oh, that was so close. Raspberry could have picked up a 3-4 man frag, and it's a big push through service, as you do see a lot of allied players making their way through. It is going to be 4 or 5 players. The revive's going to come in. Bad grenade! Dives on his own grenade, but the revive should come in, as we are going to see Raspberry again. Rifle grenade comes down. Grenades as well. Raspberry picking up more frags. Another grenade's in position, and that's a triple frag again for Raspberry. Really doing some work here on Frostbite. I've seen so many people say that this map with the rifle, it's really hard to deal with, and I can understand. There's 2 long hallways basically. I guess courtyard attack can be quite good against the rifle, but I mean, you just maybe got to focus that rifle down. You got to make sure that that's one of your top priorities in getting them out for spawn. So Bit of a slow attack now from the Lions. They are getting held back a little bit. They are running out of time though. 3 minutes 30. They have to set a time, remember. If they don't set a time, it is game over. Here comes the push towards the objective. 3 guys in that low area. They have managed to take down Raspberry, but the revive did come in. Grenade's going to come across. No frag comes in for Raspberry just yet. Doing the cheeky nades in the corner. Doesn't want anyone coming that way, but it does look like Kevin's going to be able to get that triple kill and the objective in his hands. He's going to be able to make it through service. And he's going to run all the way through service. Going to pick up some ammo for the sake of it. And it looks like he's going to be able to get away. Pushing towards the flag area. Or towards the CP, sorry. As going to just bounce down the snow over the log pile. No one coming from behind. He has got some support from teammates. They haven't seemingly made it in towards the transmitter, although a field up just did throw an airstrike from on top, so maybe there is 1 or 2 players in there. I'm going to go free cam just to check this one out as the push from the Allies is coming in. 5-man push. Kevin really, I could see that he maybe wanted to move with that, but I think it's probably a good choice that he didn't, as there is a mine. Will that mine do the work? It does not manage to kill Aquila. He does manage to save himself. I can't see where Kevin's gone. It does look like he's going to come into a slower area. No more Axis players alive, and he's going to have the freedom to just move in, and they are going to get their time. That's what they needed. 7 minutes 56. Not too good. Not too good. The Allies will be happy. Sorry, the Axis will be happy. The Cats. Looking at the stats, Raspberry was going huge. We saw so many big frags. 4-man in lower area. At least a 3 or 4-man on service once or twice as well. So 22 frags, 3.3k damage. And then Tomba just behind 16 frags, 2.5k. Going across the other team 19 frags coming out from Vico, 3.4k damage. He's been hitting some big damage for his team. Playing really well at the moment on LAN. Unfortunately, not really helping because his team just didn't manage to get things clicking. I think they had a really good opportunity when Rana had the objective. He just needs to be a bit more patient maybe. And I mean, it's easy for me to just say what they did wrong because I'm watching from, you know, I've got free cam, I can see a lot. When it got to this area, well, one thing that happened, Kevin threw an airstrike. If he would have done an artillery there, it would have been a better protector for them to move across. They would have had to still wait for the airstrike that was thrown. But they had 3 or 4 guys. The second that airstrike went off and killed Runner, just come around this corner. So, but like I said, it's very easy to say in hindsight when I can see everyone's point of view and I can see free cam. It's very easy to say this. So here we go. This is Aquila defending for the draw. I have to get that map win to draw. Panzer comes in the lower area. Tomba does take down 1. That's the rifle. Not normally that effective on. Not normally very effective on enemy territory. The Panzer, but that was a really nice timed rifle grenade. Rifle grenade. Panzer did take down Tibellina. He didn't get into position quick enough, and the revive did come in. Rona's artillery does get that double frag, and they're going to stop them pushing up the ladder. This is what we saw before, but it's nice from the Axis team nonetheless. Kevin's going to push around the back, does get that early damage onto Swanidius, but gets taken down. Timberlina's rifle grenade is going to be able to help them out on that main push. But you are going to see Rona try and push forward. He is going to get that airstrike down on top, and this is a nice strike. This is a nice strike. Because it is indeed a nice strike. 3-man kill comes in for Rona. I saw that coming. Perfectly timed. Perfectly timed. He did it so perfect because his teammate pushed over the top, killed out, and they thought, oh, we've got time to run up. And Rona had already placed an airstrike down there. Unfortunately, the Allies aren't out for very long, but Lions are going to be able to get in quite a few kills. Vico gets that triple kill. And the defense is holding on here at CP, so see how long. Let's see how much longer they can hold off. This stage defense is actually quite like Breman first stage, where it can be very hard to hold on to for a long time. And I'm going to see the defense here at CP get tested now. Raspberry gets taken down. Rona and No Head in position. No Head taking a lot of damage with that grenade. Rona's very weak already. And this defense at CP could get overrun if they manage to get a couple of players in here, the Allies. But it does look like they're going to decide to push through the courtyard. going to try and pick up Swanee again, but the build is going to come in at CP. Woot's going to be able to get her hands on that build up. And Swanee's going to have been taken down, so he didn't manage to get through to the objective, but he got the main side objective that they needed, which was Raspberry getting a bit frustrated. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. Stop block. No block. As we're going to see what the next pushes can sort of yield for the allied team. The plant is going to go down on service right now. As the push through courtyard comes in, Tomba's going to lead it for his team. He is getting some damage off towards Vico, I think that was. Kevin's going to be able to take him down in courtyard. And this is what we saw from Swanee in the last round. Kevin playing that courtyard position. And they need to overwhelm him. He can't give him them one-on-ones. That's perfect for Kevin. That's what he wants. He'll eat that up. Look, he's done it again. Another one-on-one, no problem. Kevin's just going to lean here all day. If you get 2-3 man push here, you're going to take him down. Now he's going to go aggressive. Really nice from Kevin. He is actually going to risk full. Rifle grenade came across. He does manage to survive that. No real damage coming in. It did sort of hit the ledge at the side of the building. Got kind of let off as No Head gets that double frag on service. Push is coming towards this warehouse area, and they're going to go very aggressive. Vico and Kevin pushing forward. As it didn't look like maybe they got a little bit of presence on that spawn side. So looks like a pause has come in. There's going to be Raspberry pushing towards the objective. Fight. Decides to kill out. I think that was because of full spawn. Oh, that rifle grenade comes out. Team kill. That was really unfortunate. Not really Raspberry's fault, but I thought he was going to kill himself, actually. And another team kill comes out, this time from Timberlina. Vico eliminated, so maybe we just say that Timberlina killed Smack and Vico was killed by Raspberry, just to make it seem a bit better, right? We're going to watch Timberlina here on service side, and this is what we said about these long hauls. Nice try. That was a nice try by Freddy. Bad rifle grenade from Timberlina. Hits the edge and nearly rifle grenades himself. That would have been pretty harsh. 3-man push on this spawn side is going to get taken down a little bit. Grenade comes in. No Head's going to be able to clean up with that MP40 as well. The grab has come in. Freddy snuck through. He didn't get taken down by the rifle, and he has managed to make it all the way to the end, but gets taken down by Vico as he was just going away. And another team kill comes in. What am I watching? What am I watching? This is just frantic. This is edge of this is real tilt play where they're just making these very small mistakes that can have those big implications, you know. We're gonna see Vico on this service side. He's getting in position, trying to just hold off. Another nade that nearly killed himself. What is going on? What is going on? Push on the spawn side comes in. You're going to see Swanee get that frag in on Toronto. They are going to have a 3-man push, completely overwhelming this spawn side. It's all going to be on Timberlina. Where is he? Where is he? Here he is. Spam's going to be key. He needs to get that big rifle grenade shot in. Loading up. No Head gets that triple frag though. Who needs Timberlina? Well, they still do, but No Head with that nice triple frag. And this is a really nice position for an Axis player to be in. You know, in this. Just above these stairs, the angle's perfect. It's very hard to shoot people while you're running up the stairs because your angle's changing all the time. Whereas the Axis player, it's much easier to track you. You can see the angle of the stairs, you can see everything, it makes sense in his brain. Whereas it's very hard to predict as an allied player. So nice defense here at the documents. 2 minutes remain. Nice rifle grenade comes out. Doesn't actually manage to connect on towards Smack. Maybe a little bit of damage came in, but he does manage to kill the player with that second rifle grenade. Let's switch it up. Kevin picking up that double frag with the MP40. Thank you very much for the follow as the push comes through service side. Woot picking up that double Thompson, and this is going to be pretty much one of their last opportunities to get their hands on the objective as the nades are going to stream in towards the documents. And there are 3 players here. Very, very grouped. Very, very grouped. That is dangerous. They've actually got 5 players here. What? They've actually got 5 players here. What? I was like, okay, this is dangerous. And then I was like, 5? Is there a 6th? No. Okay, 5 players here. That is insane. They are having a bit of a lag out though. I think that was Woot maybe having to vid restart or something. I'm not sure what the problem is. Yeah, 999 at LAN. DDoS. So, there is a 5-man push. Should I spectate Timberlina? No pressure. No pressure. Oh, he has got it ready, though. He hasn't got charged, though. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. He hasn't got charged. He can get overwhelmed. He has got the support of a medic from spawn side who's going to get onto documents, but they are quite weak. They need to just get up to documents as soon as possible. Rifle grenade weakens him very, very low as another rifle's going to come in. They are going to maybe get their hands on the objective. Raspberry to pick it up. He is going to be able to start getting away towards service, running his way down towards the service store. No Axis ahead of him, and he is going to be able to get away. He is going to go towards that CP, and he's going to be able to jump on out towards the ice. They have got an opportunity. This is their chance. Artillery is going down from the Axis, not going to allow that ladder push. But the Axis team are really weakened. They are going to be able to take down the objective, and it is going to be Runner to move in to reclaim that objective. Really nice play from Runner. That double frag to save it. Slow reactions from the Cat in the Hat team to reclaim or to kill Runner going for that objective. Really nice play from him. I thought for a small second he was going to get killed by an artillery. That would have just been everything for this game, because that's what we've been seeing the whole time, is these team kills coming in. But I think that was their main, that was their big chance. That was their big chance. It's going to be really difficult now for Cat in the Hat. They had 5 people that far up on service. They managed to get the documents away. Now I'm going to see what Tomba can do. Pushing through courtyard. He has got a couple of players to deal with the objective. A couple more players on spawn. Another rifle grenade pings off the bar this time. They're just getting unfortunate. These rifle grenades, I've seen rifles that I've never seen before. They're pulling stuff off that I've never seen before. So it is going to be a 2-2 draw, a map apiece, and I think in the group stage it is going to be draws, no best of 3. I could be wrong. We could see a third. But I think that is how it works. We'll see if they start disconnecting. We're going to check out the scores though. 30 frags coming in for Vico. He went really big this game, 6k damage as well. Looking at the other team, Tomba 25 frags, 20 frags for Swanidius, 3.8k damage, 4.7k damage for Tomba, but 33 frags in the hands of Raspberry leading the way. So it is going to be the end of the game, I think. Just to confirm. So it is indeed the end of the game. It was 2-2.